Oh. It's the first time I saw the name of the area. Hi. Hello everyone. This is Aegon of Astora, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. This is episode number 15, being recorded on Sunday, March the 9th, 2025. I hope you're all having a fantastic day whenever it is you find yourself watching this. So, apparently, we are in the Abyssal Woods. So I wonder, where does the area change? Yeah, right here. Darklight Catacombs, Abyssal Woods. Okay, before we proceed, I think we should go back to the Darklight Catacombs entrance and just make sure that we've explored everything in this area here, because I don't believe that we have. So let's go have a look. Alrighty, let's head back up. On the lookout now for hidden paths, because yeah, that one comment suggested that we've missed several hidden paths, so yeah. Okay, so this is not a large area. However, it is covered with vulgar militiamen, so we have to be quite careful. Get wrecked, mates. So this would have been the cliff we jumped, or the graves we jumped down on. You know, oddly, it doesn't seem nearly as misty as it did previously. Maybe I'm just imagining that, or maybe it's a time of day thing. Oh, please give me them boluses, thank you. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we actually did get everything, but just want to be sure before we proceed. Because I assumed that was just a dungeon that would be sort of separate from everything else, and then we would proceed back here after completing the dungeon. But of course, given my past of unlocking a bunch of dungeons and then not going in, I tend now towards just completing the dungeon as soon as we reach it, so that I don't annoy anyone as much as I have previously. Ouch. Well played, friend. So yeah, at minimum we should probably just clear the place of vulgar militiamen and then move on. Because I'm not sure we did that previously. Oh. Shadow militiamen. Oh, so these are not... Okay, greaves as dark as shadow, worn by vulgar militiamen. Freshly singed battlegrounds effusing with the stench of the dead. Forbidden lands that will be excised from the memory of history. What better place than the realms of shadow then for such an army? Okay, interesting. So, it says, greaves as dark as shadow, worn by vulgar militiamen. But they're called shadow militiamen, so presumably then that's a specific, like a version of the vulgar militiamen that's specific to the realm of shadow. Is that the first time we've actually learned as much? Let's see, I'm sure we have one of the vulgar militiamen weapons. Just be a matter of finding it. Vulgar militia saw, yeah, so interesting. Yeah, so it is indeed a version of the same armor set, but specific to the realm of shadow. Okay, yeah, I hadn't realized that previously. It's possible that that's the first sort of item we've actually picked up from them. But, and here are their traps. Very clever stuff. So I wondered, did they follow Mesmer's army into the Realm of Shadow? It would almost seem that way. Yeah, and I guess that's it for this little outcrop of land. Okay, so let's head back to the Forsaken Graveyard. That's interesting. Looks almost like the tutorial area from Dark Souls 3. Cemetery of Ash, I think it was called. Quite creepy. Oh, developer message. It awaits inside. Okay, that's creepy. Frightening. Can we not leave player messages here? So I'm not seeing any other player messages. And presumably that's because they would have liked the developer message to stand out. But never mind, here are a bunch of player messages now. Didn't expect sound. I guess I was just waiting for the game to catch up to where I was. Never mind. Okay. I'm sufficiently creeped out. Music is very eerie. Okay. Yeah, I feel like these trees are unlike any trees we've seen in the game up to this point. They're perhaps reminiscent of the ones we see at the mountaintops of the giants, but without... Those ones didn't really have any branches at the top. Their crowns were barren. Okay, more developer messages. These are the most frequent developer messages in the game thus far. Don't let it see you. Okay. Oh gosh, is Slenderman around here? To collect 8 pages. Once you were seen, there's no escape. It cannot even be touched. What the heck is going on? Okay, now I'm scared. Praise the grace indeed. Woodland Trail. Okay, the goats are Frenzied. I want to say we've seen that before. Okay, I'm frightened. Can't call torrent. Oh, the spectral steed is frightened and cannot be summoned. Okay, that's very interesting. It's amazing that all of this is basically optional content. Although, as I've argued in the past, if the difficulty is such that, you know, you're gonna really struggle to defeat the final boss, it can't really be considered optional. Don't really have an answer to that question, but come on, rune arcs. Oh, we have a lot of HP. Come on, rune arc. Darn it. We still have 20? Yeah. Not done any additional farming since I got up to 20, but we may have to do that before we fight Radon and Mikola. Oh, darn it. I was hoping for a rune arc. Okay, I'm really scared. Because, like, if this thing sees you, are you then in deep trouble? What happens? Presumably it will just start building up frenzy. Who are you? That's an NPC. Wearing crow garb. Oh, really do need that map. Okay. Matting hand. Oh, that was close. Matting hand. A glove stitched together from the flayed skin of the victims of a butcherous bloodbath. Brutal. Afflicts targets with madness. Raises attack power when madness is triggered in the vicinity. Forged of an unyielding black impulse towards revenge fostered in those who were hunted down as heretics by their own brethren. These are the weapons of the utterly downtrodden. Unique skill, Matting Spear Hand Strike. Makes hand into the shape of a spear before unleashing a plunging stab that penetrates the body of the enemy. Afflicts foe with a large dose of madness. Okie dokes. Oh, that's one friend down. Oh, someone else just passed away. I feel like it's not a good idea to go this way. So that's the Elder's Hovel, so obviously that was, I think we accessed that through the Cerulean Coast. But I wonder if that was meant to be a reference to the Elder we just fought. quite a few rats here. I'm gonna pop item discovery item. Oh, winter lantern fly. Winter lantern. So, that was the thing in Bloodborne, right? Those sort of misshapen versions of the doll with the massive heads that also, led to frenzy buildup. Oh, darn it. I don't know why I'm going in the opposite direction. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's where we just came from, I think, or is it? I think we just came from there. I can hear more rats somewhere. Okay, that's all the rats. I can't believe that Torrent is so scared he won't let us summon him here. Almost got me with their trap. Uh-oh. Okay, that was close. Still in the rune arcs. I wonder if these ones maybe just don't drop rune arcs. Oh, that was dreadful. Oh. What the heck? It looked like a rare item and it was just a broken rune. Okay. Weird. Okay. Fair enough. Oh. So this is just the other side of the fork that we didn't take. It would seem. Okay. Okay, we might as well exhaust the path in this direction. Wow, this place is eerie as all heck. It's another site of grace. Thankfully the goats aren't too aggressive. I feel like the frenzied goats are even less aggressive than the normal goats. Which is perhaps saying a lot about the normal goats. Abyssal Woods. Okay, is that the friend you don't want to see you? Oh yeah. Okay, okay. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm very scared. Okay, let's go. Let's go get the map first. Yeah, I'm frightened. Combat is not an option, it said. Since when, in a Souls game, is combat not an option? I don't like the sounds of that at all. Every time you walk past that point, someone croaks. Okay, it looks like the map is just ahead. I'm just gonna very carefully take all these friends out. Come on, Runark. It's not a Runark. No. Okay, so normally they drop the broken runes, so I guess I got the slightly better rune, consumable rune, that they dropped, and that's why it was considered a rare item shiny that one time. Right, what is this place? Other than the map location. It's an item shiny up there. Hopefully the map will give us some additional information about where the heck we are. It's another site of grace. Map Abyss, of course, Abyss. So yeah, all those clues about the Abyss. I wasn't just reading too much into it. There is an Abyss in this game. Abandoned church. You don't say. Church ruins. Oh, scatter tree fragment. Okay, let's burn it. Oh, fragments of the scatter tree, how I have mistreated thee. I spent the early stages of this playthrough walking around with you in my pocket, rather than burning you and strapping my damage stats to a metaphorical rocket. If only I'd have burned you sooner,
I'd have felled those bosses with great haste, but I agonized and waffled when I should have just tossed you into the sight of grace. Alas, I was fearful of the backlash it might bring, worried that I'd no longer be worthy of standing before the Elden ring. And yet, it turns out I was dead wrong. Everyone wanted to see me become strong. And so here we are, as I prepare to chant, "Burn, baby, burn," to prove to everyone that this lesson I have learned. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Okay, yeah, that got weirder than I thought it was going to get, but yeah, I did promise that I would come up with some sort of ritual, and so there you have it. I hope that makes up for all the frustration from earlier in the playthrough. Map of the Abyss at the east of the gravesite plain. A thick forest sprawls at the depths of the ravine that is untouched even by sunlight, known as the Sanctum of Sage Midra, and is a region forbidden by the Hornsent. Forbidden by the Hornsent, so meaning like Hornsent are forbidden to travel there? Or the Hornsent forbid others from traveling there? That's a bit unclear to me. Wow, the map is complete finally. Okay, it's not as big as I was expecting. So this is where the unspeakable thing was said to be. Okay, very interesting. So we're basically right at the edge of the map here. Something behind us there. Some blood red flowers. Eye of Yellow. Which was a sign that you were around things that were frenzied, if I recall correctly. Something to that. Something like that, I should say. Quite a few skulls here with broken runes in them. Oh, stop it, friend. I was just talking about how you guys aren't that aggressive. Aren't that aggressive, so why are you being aggressive? Should listen to the things I'm saying. What the? Okay, that's weird. Okay, so as soon as you cross this boundary, it starts raining. What the heck is going on? Okay, it wasn't just me, right? As soon as I read the message, it said likely rain. It started raining. And then as soon as I read... So there's a weather trigger there for rain for some reason. I don't... Yeah. Seems... Like, was that a glitch? Because, yeah, that was weird. Creeped me out a little bit. Leave me alone, goat, please. This area has me very scared, I will admit. Oh, stop it. Oh, Torrent, I need you. Okay, this whole thing is very weird. Go till they get away from me. Oh, this bolus is giving me some clarification. Yeah, it's good. Good clarity. Okay, I guess we'll head back in this direction because we came from the other direction. Should we just warp back? It's possible we're missing something, but I don't think we are, because I think we've already fought these rats. Okay, maybe those... I keep thinking that... Oh, no, maybe we haven't fought these rats before. I keep thinking that I'm getting the rare item shiny notification, but I actually don't think that's what that was. Okay, so it seems to rain when you reach the edge of the map for some reason. Rain ahead, indeed. Alright, this is that big tree that you can see on the map. We should probably pop some boluses on our hotbar. gonna get frenzy real quick if I keep up this sloppy play. Get wrecked, mate. Excuse me, I just had to mute the mic to cough. It's dreadful, miss. Oh, and then I had to sneeze, but couldn't get to the mute button on time. My apologies. You're not a part of that same crew, friend? I say that because we just got a flask refill, which, oh yeah, I guess not. Another dreadful miss. Okay, I suppose we should continue over here, because I don't know that we've cleared that spot yet. Bunch more rats. I'm only inclined to kill them because they have, in theory, a small chance of dropping Rune Arc. However, I don't think any of them has dropped one yet, or I don't think none of them have dropped Rune Arc yet, so I wonder. Oh, tumbleweed. I love the tumbleweeds. So yeah, I don't know if it's worth killing them or if it's just that, you know, obviously it's a very small chance if they drop a Rune Arc. But it's possible that these friends, the frenzied ones, just don't drop it. Okay, so these friends are all over the map, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought we were going to have to do. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Oh my goodness. Do I have a spy ring or something? Okay. So far, so good. Try parrying. Okay. We can try that. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I thought that was a crafting material or something. Which is hilarious because I'm obviously never going to use it. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, that was stupid. I'm gonna try and get a thumbnail image. Hopefully this doesn't get me killed. So we'll just do the same thing we did last time. Except this time, we won't try to pick up the surveillance thing, whatever that was. Okay. We have the spy ring, quote unquote, equipped. I don't know if that helps with these friends. I do seem to recall also that some of the messages... Winter Lantern Fly. I don't think we've read that, have we? Winged insect carrying a dangling frenzied flame grape. Material used for crafting items. Flies lazily around the abyssal forest. Said to be heralds of the aging untouchable. On seeing these, the wise know to stay well clear of that place. Frenzied flame grape. So they're eyes, in other words? Okay, I'm going to turn up the sound effects so we can listen to the sounds they make. As always, stellar sound design by FromSoft. Okay, so those surveillance post things are everywhere here. So in other words, it's designed to keep you from going through the high grass here, so we have to not take that route. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it saw us for a second. Okay. Okay, don't bother with the skull, Aegon. It's worthless. Okay, my heart is beating very fast. Ah, stealth. get spam phone calls on my work phone every single day. It's very frustrating. In case you were wondering what that loud vibration sound was. Okay, are we safe now? Where are we? Okay. Whew. That was intense. I never thought I'd be so happy to hear the sounds of rats.
Like, oh, rats, please. You ain't a winter lantern, that's all that matters.
Oh, darn it. Still hoping for a rune arc. Even though we have plenty at this point. And now that we've increased our Scattertree fragment level a little bit further. So that goes back to this side of Grace, presumably. But there's a path to the left and one to the right. So the left would go to the side of Grace, and the one to the right would go right back to where we just were, I believe. And from up here, we can look at the winter lanterns, I think. Let me get up here. Probably not. Okay. Yeah, they're just over there. Okay. Oh, I'm scared. Alright, we might as well. What the heck? Is that from the goat? Really want to make sure we're not missing anything, but at the same time, I'm afraid we're going to run into the winter lantern. Pardon me, I'm afraid we're going to run into the winter lanterns again. Excuse me, it's very early in the morning, so my tongue is not fully awake yet. I love the random things dying. Very easy to get lost here. Because most of the area is empty. That is, of course, an intentional design decision, it seems. In that, yeah, it just ratchets up the tension so that when you do see one of the winter lanterns, it's just like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Very unsettling. Okay, as I mentioned, I think that leads straight to the bonfire, but we might as well just make sure that we're not missing anything. And by bonfire, I mean Site of Grace, of course. Yeah, it's just there. Okay. We're still okay, I think, though. I don't think we need to rest. Okay, so let's head in this direction then. I'm gonna take a drink of coffee. Okay, it's very misty here. Offer church. I'm not sure that helps. Good luck. It just makes everything look washed out. Okay. I'm very scared. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is bad, friends. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was unpleasant. Would it be worth trying to cheese them with... I feel like it's not going to work, but... Poison arrows. Nope, not going to work. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh darn it. Did we pick up our runes? Suppose we'll find out. Okay, we did. Alright, let's try sneaking around the side, maybe. Parrying, okay. Oh, clarifying boluses. Very nice. Wonder what the winter lantern fly allows you to make. Oh. That person was just getting stunned. Why is it always confusion? Person was just getting stunned by winter lanterns, so... I think we're probably okay, though. Okay, some rats. Which again, a welcome sight. Oh, forgot I had a parrying dagger in my left hand. Okay, what's going on over here? So waterfall. Because of course that's the cliff facing for the rest of the Shadow Realm landmass. promise you tempt me with all these broken runes, game. Ouch. Oh, hello. Come on, Rune Arc. Darn it. I think I was confusing the animation that, oh. Elder's Hovel is right up there. Which, normally I wouldn't bother, but it looks like there's a clearing here. Oh, wait. Is that the boss room? No, the boss room's way up here. So what am I looking at? Oh, I guess just an alternate path from that first site of grace, possibly? That is what it looks like. Okay, so there's a winter lantern over here, seemingly. Sorry I don't have a lot of commentary to offer here, because it's just, although, you know, FromSoft is very kind in that wherever there's a winter lantern, it seems like they've provided, not just a stake of Marika, but a bunch of tall grass. Oh, I missed an item up there. Gosh darn it. Why did I jump down? Wonder at what point you're supposed to parry. Whoops. Oh, gosh darn it. More of those surveillance plants. The plants with eyes. Oh. Gosh darn you. Why did I feel the need to jump down? Because I don't think I would have had to go past these friends if I hadn't jumped down. So this misery is all of my own creation. I need to get over to the left there. And then wait until they turn back. It's funny that they've just straight up reimagined the winter lanterns from Bloodborne. And I understand that the winter lanterns were based on a sort of... oh, crud. An idea from Japanese culture. So they're just drawing on the same idea twice, so it's not like they've copied it one for one from Bloodborne, but... oh, did we... oh, okay, that works. It just gave up. Oh, crud. Surveillance plants! No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I never thought I'd be so happy to see a rat. Giant rat. Hello, giant rat. Good day to you. Very happy to see you. Okay, now, where were we going? I think we were going towards the waterfall. Oh, is that a ghost? What the heck? A ghost owl? Ooh. My voice broke. Excuse me. Ooh. 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 I am an owl. I'm keeping watch over the winter lanterns. This is terrible. I'm sorry. I don't know what's... Well, I say I don't know what's going on with my voice, but I am sick currently, so that's what's going on. Oh, this is Site of Grace. Okay. Let's go. I could see what's over there, but no. Let's go to the Site of Grace. I've made that mistake already today. Let's not do that again. What was that? More of the, yeah, winter lantern fly. This is another watering hole, it seems. Thank you, Grace. Divided Falls. Okay, it looks like we can head up. But first, let's have a look over here. Make sure there's... nothing over here. Yeah, this whole area, A+ for atmosphere, I'd say. Just super creepy vibes. Still no item. Yes, indeed. At least we can take a shower here. All right. So we can head up and then presumably we can head up there. But first, let's see if there's anything on this side. Some rats, obviously, because why not? Item ahead. Well, thank you. The heads up, friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm convinced these friends do not drop. They do not drop rune arcs. Even though I don't think we've killed them enough to be able to say for sure, but yeah. Ooh, Mad Craftsman's Cookbook, level 1, or page 1, I should say. A record of crafting techniques left by a craftsman who served Midra, master of the Manse, and Nanaya, its lady. His eyes were burned by the flame of frenzy. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: Frenzied Flame Pot and Roped Frenzied Flame Pot. So you can see the image, the illustration, it looks much like a fingerprint, in keeping with the sort of theme of frenzy from the base game. Frenzied Flame Pot. The flame of frenzy burns the eyes, but tranquility follows in its wake. May this pot bring salvation to those it strikes. Yeah, don't know about that one. Edgelord. Okay, very curious to see where the cliff on the other side leads. Let's go have a look. We still have not found that boss dungeon. Mausoleum, I think they're called. No item ahead. Oh, okay. I believe you all, but I just want to see for myself. Is it always rat? Oh, it's just a rat. So that's all that's up here, is just a family of rats. That's interesting. Yeah, very unsettling, this place. Basically everything about it. So kudos to FromSoft and level designers, artists, programmers, composers, everyone. Like, it's the whole package that has to come together, really, to make a place that's compelling. Like this one. Okay, yeah, there's basically nothing here. No, there's no way. Oh my goodness, I was gonna say there's no way that they can warp up here. Oh, I was trying to parry him. Gosh darn you. Oh no. Yeah, whoops. Okay, let's run back and get our runes. While we're doing that, I'll just say that, yeah, I wanted to refresh my memory about what the significance of the winter lanterns were. Or was, I should say. And essentially, the idea is... Oops. It's a reference to... Oh no, this is bad. Okay, let me grab our runes. So essentially, winter lanterns are a reference to Chinese lantern, which is a kind of plant. I believe it grows in Japan, at least in terms of its Japanese cultural significance. Winter lanterns are thought to guide the spirits of the dead to their sort of resting place. So, yeah, I'm not sure how that's relevant to this area, but that was the idea anyway behind their sort of their name as it's referenced in Bloodborne. And presumably they're doing something similar here, or trying to say something similar here, given that the whole idea of the Realm of Shadow is that this is where all of these bodies drift. Can't recall the exact way it was phrased in that pillar, but there's that pillar where basically it says, yeah, that this is where death ultimately drifts, or something to that, something along those lines. And then we saw a very similar sort of idea with the stone coffins, in that all the death is sort of oozing out of those stone coffins. The stone coffins are being drawn to the Garden of Deep Purple, and the sort of embodied ooze of all of those souls is likewise oozing out of the coffins and sort of falling towards the Garden of Deep Purple. So, yeah. I don't have much to say in terms of putting all that together into a coherent narrative or story or thematic analysis or anything like that, but just some thoughts for now. Okay, I'm not sure where to go from here. Because we are clearly missing something. Okay, well, we've not been there, so let's go check under this sort of natural bridge here, and then let's go up from there and see if there's anything up there. Who are you, friends? Okay, more of those. Horn-sent priest friends. I've obviously fought a couple of them in this area, or earlier. That was a couple days ago, so forgive me, I don't recall exactly where that was. Whoa, that's cool, but also problematic. But yeah, if this place is forbidden by the horn scent, again, it really depends on what that is supposed to mean. But there are clearly horn scent here. Doesn't mean they can't be here. The place can be forbidden and you can still go there. Because it has to be forbidden by someone for someone. So forbidden by the horn scent, but it could be like a forbidden for thee but not for me type thing. Wow, I'm still amazed that the winter lanterns can warp that distance. So, like, there's no cheesing them, no matter how far away you are. If they spot you, you are basically toast. And they can warp from anywhere and eat you. Okay, so this goes nowhere. I gotta say, I'm surprised by by Torrent's apparent cowardice. Obviously, from a gameplay perspective, they don't want you just hopping on Torrent and blasting by all of the winter lanterns, but yeah, from a story perspective, it's kind of funny that Torrent is too scared to allow you to summon him here. I'm building up a lot of golden runes here. 38 golden runes. Amazing. Oh my goodness, we've already been here. Okie dokie. That's where we picked up the cookbook. Still holding on hope that they're going to drop rune arcs. Okay, well that was a bit pointless. Darn it. Just continue collecting broken runes, I suppose. Creepy as all heck. I still don't know which ones are creepier. I think I'd say probably the Winter Lanterns in Bloodborne, because of the sort of singing they do. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. I can't replicate it, but yeah, just very unsettling, especially because you spend the whole game up to that point. Especially because you spend the whole game up to that point going back to the Hunter's Dream and speaking with the doll, letting the doll guide you, letting the doll level you up. And then, yeah, if you look more closely at the Winter Lantern, you realize, oh wait, that's basically the doll. I would really like to know the story behind these friends just suddenly dying. Because that's happening all over the area. There's certain points where you just cross over them and one of them croaks. Yeah, I'm totally lost now, I gotta say. Obviously, part of that is specific to how I've been playing this, which is in small chunks here and there. Whenever I have 10 or 15 minutes to spare, I've been playing. It's interesting that these candles are basically like rune arcs. Ouch. That they're carrying around. I wonder if there's any significance to that. This one has a different candle. But yeah, I'm just thinking we'll just keep wandering around and hopefully eventually find a place where we've not been. We're looking for that monk person who may have been one of the people mentioned. Midra or Nanaya. And yeah, we've definitely not been here yet, so maybe this is progress. think the spy ring is the thing that's allowing us to more or less stay hidden from these friends. I keep calling it the spy ring. It's obviously the sort of equivalent weapon from Demon Souls, although I think it's a lot more powerful in Demon Souls than it is here, but I seem to recall there being a similar ring in Dark Souls 3 as well, but I don't think it was nearly as powerful as the spy ring was. The spy ring, you could basically stand like right in front of a friend at a reasonable distance and they won't see you. I do love the music here. Mad Craftsman's Cookbook, second page. A record of crafting techniques. Yeah, we already read this. So, hefty Frenzied Flame pot. Okay, yeah, doesn't give us anything new. It's just larger than the other one. So hopefully that's not all that's up here. I was hoping this was the way forward. And it may still be, but it's about figuring out where the heck do we go from here. Yeah, good question. Sadness. Oh, are we stuck? Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to warp back. Oh, thought we were falling off there. My stomach sank for a second. Okay, yeah. Definitely a bit stuck. Let's head back to this site of grace. Okay. Not really sure which way to go. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Wait a second, why did we even come back here? Obviously I should be asking myself that question. Because it was in the previous episode, pardon me, it was in the last recording session. Oh no. No, gosh darn you. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I don't remember why I came back here. And it's only partially because I don't want to deal with this one winter lantern. I think we were here last. I feel like I exhausted all of the possible paths, but maybe not. You know what? Should we just try to practice parrying with this friend? It may also be worth mentioning when I looked up. Oh, get wrecked! Nice! Swollen grape. An eyeball of the Frenzied Flame that has swollen from within. Material used for crafting items, exceedingly rare to find. Marked with fingerprint burns, proof of having been touched directly by the three fingers' embrace. So I wonder if we were to also be touched by the three fingers, that is, sort of prepare for that one ending where you burn everything. The Flame of Frenzy ending, whether they would somehow be less hostile towards us, I kind of doubt it, but so is this a crafting material? Yes, indeed. Okay. Alright, well now that we know how to parry them, that's, I suppose we knew how to before, it's just, you just have to land it. I was panicking whenever we came across one. Okay, so yeah, I'm less concerned now. So now what happens when we go near these things? I guess it's just if any of them are within earshot. So these appear to be based on the plants on which the winter lantern thing is referencing. So I'll put an image on the screen that I saw when I googled this. When the winter lanterns are sort of facing, like their side profile, it looks just like this. So it's a much more direct reference, I think, to these things than was the winter lantern in Bloodborne. So yeah, interesting stuff, I think. Oh, I was wondering what was up here. Oh, what am I doing? Forgotten how to use a single weapon. I was thinking there would be an item up here, certainly. Okay. So this is like the first phase of those friends, and then they eventually grow into becoming the sort of humanoid winter lantern. That's what I'm interpreting from this. And that's why when you walk into them, they sort of alert the other ones, because they're all sort of connected. Very interesting stuff, I think. Okay, let's try again. I'm afraid we're gonna mess it up this time. So at least they don't make them impossible to defeat. Seems fair to me. Still frightening, but yes. fair. As is FromSoft tradition, I suppose. So, I do feel comfortable facing one of them, but I'm a little uncertain of what to do with two of them. Okay, well, I guess we're about to find out, potentially. Oh, come on, I didn't even get a chance there. Ah. Okay, thankfully the Stake of Marika there will be helpful. Let's pull this friend right away and see if we can... get them to come to us. Oh yeah, there we go. Get wrecked, mate. I'll take it. I doubt they're single spawns. You can see from the side profile there how much they look like the plant on which they're based. Oh, I was too late. Oh. Thanks, friend. Oh, I'm dead. I feel like Kevin McAllister from that one scene in Home Alone. You hear that? I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. And then maybe I'm mixing up two different scenes, but then the furnace comes alive and he and runs away. First off pairing, indeed. All right, yeah, I feel good. I feel accomplished. I know that's, oh, okay. So we're literally right back where we were. Okay, so I guess south, maybe? Because that just leads straight back to the site of grace where we've already been. Oh, gosh. I have to remember what weapon I have in my hand. Still no rune arcs. Yeah, I will never not pick those up. I know it's basically a waste, but I cannot resist, all the same. Did I use an L2 attack, or did the Winter Lantern drain some of my... Oh, is that another... Oh, it's another one of these friends. So I mentioned that that thing they're carrying looks like a rune arc. But I seem to recall there was a spell we picked up, an incantation, which suggested that that's like a symbol of torture, of coercive questioning or something like that, based on the Inquisition. So I suppose it has multiple meanings. Unless the rune arc is itself sort of associated with that. Have we been here? Hopefully these friends don't have a ton of HP. Actually, I don't think we have. So they all seem to be heading in that direction. You're doing Grace's work, friend. Thank you. Yeah, there's more of them in one place than we've seen, I think. Probably don't need to be stealthy, but also don't want to aggro them all at once. Oh, that was dreadful. Oh, I thought. Yeah, I was concerned about them all casting magic at the exact same time. So what's over here? Because it looks like the map sort of ends here. Okay, yeah, that's a good message, because I was thinking there has to be an item up there, right? It just looks like a dead end. This place is so eerie. It's morning time too. It looks the same here at all times of day. I suppose that's why they call it Abyssal Woods, because yeah, you're sort of separated from every... Uh-oh. This is like... The feeling I just got is like at the end of Blair Witch, the Blair Witch Project, when they come across Ellie Kedward's house, or is it Ellie Kedward's house? Rustin Parr's house, I think it was, where the two of the three... Oh, what's happening here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm very, very scared now. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. Ah! Oh, okay. How can we stall here? What can we do to not go forward? Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, you know, I'm just remembering now, conveniently. Oh, shoot. More friends. I'm just remembering now that there was that, like, church in the catacombs, the Darklight Catacombs, that we meant to go check out. Or at least it looked like it was a church inside of the catacombs. And when we first came across it, I thought, surely, you know, we'll enter that area later. But in fact, we didn't end up going back there. And in reviewing some of the footage, this is frightening. So these are all the people who were tortured by the Inquisition. Okay, we need a thumbnail here. But yeah, so we might want to go back to the Darklight Catacombs and see if we can access that building, insofar as I'm interpreting it correctly. Yeah, what is this supposed to be? It's definitely unsettling. Look, they look like monks. Is that the same clothing that these horn-sent priest friends are wearing. Let's see. It's like a sash, sort of. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. It may be the same. It's difficult to say. Oh, we should enable our HUD again. Oh, terrible. Oh my goodness. Do you have some invisible barrier protecting you, friend? What's going on? I don't know why I'm so afraid of these friends. Literally, I'm one-shotting them. I'm mostly just stalling because I'm afraid to go inside of this building, but... we gotta go, Aegon. Come on, let's do this. You overcame your fear of the winter lanterns, you parried them to death. So, what is inside this building that could be so bad that you absolutely refuse to enter? There has to be a site of grace inside, right? Oh, my goodness. It's a closed door, of course. Okay, let's check the other side first before we enter. No item ahead. Okay. What about this cliff now? Didn't expect dog. Alrighty, dead end. Okay, Aegon, no more stalling. Let's just go enter the door. Just push it open and walk inside. I'm not afraid anymore. Monster ad, let's do this. Oh my goodness, sight of grace right there. Oh my. Okay, this place is in very rough shape.
Eve. Now. Come no closer. No closer, I say. The man's wells.
Oh, it's a stack of books. I thought that was the person speaking to us. It appears to be this ghost. Okay, friend, you're saying come no closer, but there's a site of grace literally right there. So I'm not sure what you're expecting me to do. Midra's Manse. Manse Hall. A manse is the house occupied by a minister of a Presbyterian church, or informally a person's house or home. Okay. How's that pronounce? How are you supposed to pronounce that?
Manse.
Yeah, manse. Okay. Thank you, Google. Okay, some concept art. That's cool. Bloodstain. Time for attacking. Okay, that's yeah, let's let's take this one thing at a time. This is Horn Scent Friend? Indeed. Hello. I welcome you, oh uninvited guest. But must I warn, as you venture in, heed the words of a great master Midra. Approach not the madness, lest ye succumb. Okay. Approach not the madness, lest ye succumb. Okay. Okay, I'm scared. Oh. Okay, let's have a rest. I totally thought the painting was gonna the painting was gonna come alive, because like how else do you explain all of these bloodstains here? This is maybe people being invaded or something. I don't know. I assume this is a shortcut exit here. Indeed, okay. Oh, I'm scared, friends. What is this debris floating in the air? It's very strange. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. Like, obviously, every area has particle effects, but they're largely static. Like, they do move, but like it's very slow. And so when you pan the camera around, you can see them just sort of remaining in place almost. I wonder if that's a limitation of the particular particle effects they've used. Although, no, they do actually appear to be moving still. Maybe I just can't perceive it very well. Before we proceed, and I'm totally not stalling because I'm scared. I'm not afraid anymore. I would like to just spend 1 minute seeing what the particle effects look like when you speed it up to 4 times speed. Okay. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? Saying that, even though obviously I've not seen it in 4 times speed yet. One thing I did notice is that we have this braided tree motif here, as in Inner Ilum and the... Gosh, how am I forgetting already? Bellarat Tower Settlement. So yeah, the whole area appears as though it's going to loop back on itself. Yeah, the entire place is obviously dilapidated. Dreadful condition. It looks like the books have either been burned. Yeah, they've been burned and or subject to heavy fire damage. Again, more spiral motif. More examples of this spiral motif, I should say. This and some incense burners hanging from the ceiling as well. This was obviously at some point a place of learning or a storehouse of knowledge. Uh-oh. Okay. I was not expecting that. So this place was forbidden by the horn scent. I'm still not clear on what that means. Oops. Oh, we don't have the HUD on. So this friend was obviously the cause of all of the bloodstains. We have to try and fight him now without a HUD, or... Okay, we did it. Okay, that was closer than it ought to have been, perhaps. Yeah, we're very close to leveling up. I'm afraid I'm going to die. We'll probably have to fight that friend again, but I actually feel okay about that. So we need... Sorry about this. I realized, just as I saw the number of runes we had, that, yeah, there was no reason for us to be walking around with this many runes. Okie dokie. Let's see if that friend spawns again. Yeah, not a single spawn. Can you parry them, I wonder? We're about to find out. Ah. Oh, that was silly of me. Good old panic dodges. I panicked a bit there, but thankfully it all worked out in the end. Okay, so we have 3 horn-scent friends over there consoling a 4th horn-scent friend. I just panicked for a second. I thought I wasn't recording, but I am. Don't mind my gasp there. This friend is just staring at a shelf. There's another friend here who's seems to be quite upset. Torn diary page, okay. I have no idea where these rats are, but they're quite loud. A discarded page ripped from a diary bearing a passage written in a tremulous hand, so the hand was trembling. I touched him but once. I touched him, but only once. When he thrust his staff in my face, I brushed it aside. It was then that I touched him. The aging untouchable. Okay. Aging untouchable, is that a reference to... Think carefully. In short, parrying. What does that mean? Oops. That was a waste. Oh, so are they suggesting this is where the winter lanterns are created, or were created? That seems to be the implication there, that message, so that's interesting. Not sure what evidence they have for that, but... Hi, friends. Yeah, this friend is upset. Difficult to blame him, given the surroundings and everything that appears to be happening here. Sure. Enjoy your healing, friends. Okay, this appears to be a dining hall of some description. Whole bunch of friends in here. Whoa! Okay, that's interesting. Did someone throw something there? Is that what happened? Yeah, it seems that way. Ouch. Okay. This is suboptimal. So yeah, maybe a ranged battle it is. Just aggro them all, let them all come to me. I'm not concerned about fighting them as a group, just... yeah, don't want to deal with this frenzy lightning, whatever the heck that is supposed to be. Oh, that was a nice shot. Just like in the movies when they all come at you one at a time. So yeah, that does appear to be a throwable. Oh, it's this friend up here is also throwing it, it would seem. Yeah. It's definitely a little bit annoying. Oh, come on. Okay, I think we're all right now. Oh. Thin beast bones. Okie dokes. It's gonna be another horned warrior here, yep. Okay, I don't know that I can parry this friend. Well, that's convenient. Oh yeah, but can't backstab these friends, I keep forgetting that. Ouch. That's bad. This thing is floating in the air. Yeah, we appear to be at an adequate Erdtree blessing level. Now, let me be clear. That is not to say that if we were to get another 2 Erdtree fragments, we wouldn't immediately burn them. So don't worry. I'm not going back to my old ways. 'Cause this lesson I have learned. Oh, his friend's trying to eat me. Okay. What is this lever doing in this? It's a little bit strange. It's gonna move one of the bookshelves, presumably. Moving something. Oh. Yeah, it would seem as though one of the shelves moved. Not this one, is it? No. Okay, that friend... Oh, of course. I was gonna let them be, but no. Of course it was an ambush. Shadow Realm rune level 6. And a ghost friend. Ooh, I beg you, stop! Haven't I taken enough? Are we not brethren, common in our line? And yet you offer only cruelty. I ask, what crime did great Midra commit? I should make a video of myself recording these at some point because I really It's a real sort of physical act making these, recording this ghost dialogue. It's good times though. I'm glad you all enjoy it, because it's so ridiculously silly. You sort of gave yourself away there, friend. It's the type of thing where, yeah, the range of this channel really, oh, he's covered in blood, where we talk about, you know, ultra serious topics, and then we have this silly ghost voice and other stupid dad jokes that I do. And yeah, I'm glad you all I'm glad you all tolerate me. I guess I'll put it that way. Surging Frenzied Flame. So presumably that's that thing they were using. Spirit Gravestone burned by Frenzied Flame. Uses FP to place a stone on the ground where it spews Frenzied Flames. Spirits are eternal, and yet Frenzied Flame melts them away regardless. No wonder the Hornsent forbid the flame's use. So I guess that gives us our answer for the question we've been asking repeatedly, which is, if this place, like, what does it mean when it says that this place is forbidden by Hornsent? That essentially these people are all engaging in what you might describe as taboo. What's the term? There's a very specific term I'm looking for, but I can't. Taboo, forsaken. Yeah, I can't remember, but they're engaging in, yeah, I guess, forbidden arts. First off, Grace. Oh, yes, good point. Thank you, friend. Can hear all the rats. Let's have a rest. Okay, let's rest. Midra's library, okay. Heretical, I think, is the term I was looking for. Engaging in, like, heretical practices. Alrighty. Regret head. So yeah, you can fall back down to the lower level over there, presumably. That's what they mean by that. Third page of the Mad Craftsman's cookbook. Still no rune arcs. So this gives us the Surging Frenzied Flame, the description for which we've already read, so don't need to look it up. So that's cool. Not that I really think we have much use for it, but it's good to know. Okay, what are we going to do here? And yeah, that appears to be it for this hallway. I'm just looking to see if there's anything worth dropping down for. I don't think so. We could have also dropped down onto the chandelier in this room, I believe, from above, so I don't think there was anything there. Oh yeah, there was an item there, okay. There's a chandelier. Oh, so what do they mean by regret ahead? Swollen crepe, okay. Alright, well, let's warp back, I guess. Alright. So that dialogue only triggers the first time you pass that threshold. Okie dokes. So we can descend there. I was thinking we were on top of an area where we've already been, but I don't think that's the case actually. All right, I'll take it. Oh, come on. I was having better luck free aiming earlier, except you can't free aim below a certain threshold. So I think that frame would have been too low for us. So yeah, this NPC we keep hearing appears to be speaking through some sort of intercom or loudspeaker of some description, because I keep seeing piles of books and thinking, oh, there's the NPC, but it's not actually them. Okay, so what are these things covered in sheets that are hanging? More incense, presumably. But why are they covered in sheets? Are you ready? No, I'm not. Oh, there's one of those. So I referred to them previously as a Godskin Apostle. And that's because previously the only people in the world we saw with that character model, the large character model, was a Godskin Apostle character. So I've perhaps been misclassifying them, despite the fact that, yeah, they are likely not Godskin Apostles. They can be large people from sort of any background, I suppose. This place is, yeah, mess. It's in dreadful shape. And this isn't just disrepair. Like, this is severe neglect plus some sort of ransacking. Oh, this is the shortcut exit, presumably, to the site of grace. Ah! We've seen that in the loading screens. Oh, is this? Oh yeah, it is, okay. This seems familiar indeed. So yeah, I guess that's Midra. I've been wondering who the heck that is supposed to be, and we're gonna kick down that ladder at some point. Wait, are we supposed to attack this? Oh. Okay. Okay, before we go up there, let's first... Oh, wait. Actually, I think it will probably... Nah, I can't speak today. It will likely lead to the same place. Which is this higher level that we saw off to the side, so there's no use in holding out. This will probably take us up to the spot where we can drop down on... Yeah, indeed, okay. So what is this going to do now? Ah. Oh, okay, so we can... Okay, that makes sense. Let's go. I was wondering how we were going to get across there, and that explains it. His friend's going to use some magic on us, aren't they? Just hit him a few more times and then let that tick down. Okay. Yeah, surprisingly, they're just standing there staring at us. Is this person wearing the same clothing of the person we saw in the painting? Nanaya's torch. A torch made by attaching a dying flame of frenzy to a small spinal column. That's brutal. In a distant land, in an age-long past, was born a man who failed to become the Lord of Frenzied Flame. All that remains of him is cradled gently by Nanaya. Feeble Lord's Frenzied Flame. Hold torch out in front and spit out Frenzied Flame. Afflicts those caught in its area of effect with madness, along with the user themselves. The skill will continue for as long as the button is held down. Can be used while moving. Okay. I'm not going to try that right this second, but I'm going to try to remember next time we're at a Site of Grace to try that. That indeed looks like a door. Don't have the right. Fair enough. Oh dear. Oh, you're still alive. Sorry. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to leave you hanging. Revered Spirit Ash, that's nice. Just standing there. Do I have a memory leak or something? That really messed me up. Oh, during my first playthrough of Bloodborne, there was that memory leak glitch, which impacted several of my boss fights, where if you were putting your console into rest mode, every time you put the console into rest mode, essentially the memory wouldn't be properly reset or something, and there wasn't enough memory to proceed. Okay, hold on. Wasn't there was another side path we need to take before we light the Site of Grace there? I think, anyway. But yeah, that impacted, oh yeah, this one here. That impacted my Bloodborne playthrough. I don't actually think that's what's happening here, but it is obviously a possibility. But I think that friend was just caught in an awkward place. They were trying to back away, but their back was against a wall, so apologies about my creaky chair. That didn't used to be a thing, but it has recently become a thing. I suppose this chair is about 5 years old now, 6 years old, but alright, next Site of Grace. Second floor chamber. That was close. Revered Spirit Ash. Okay, so now do we just jump down? Is it safe to jump down? I suppose we'll find out. Yes, indeed. More than safe. It seems kind of pointless to have a site of grace up there when this room also leads to a site of grace. But, you know, I do appreciate having the extra place names, so it sort of better contextualizes where you are. Like, second floor chamber doesn't give us a lot, but generally speaking, sometimes the site of grace names will tell us a lot about where we are and what we're doing. But yeah, let's check out this torch. Okay, we don't have the required int and faith, so it's probably not going to work. Wow, it is, I do love the Frenzied Flame look. I was thinking when we first picked this up that this was going to be like, you would hold it up and see things that you wouldn't otherwise see. Oh, that's... Yeah, at some point I'm going to want to try this and see whether it does anything cool, but I suppose it may still do that because, yeah, we don't have the requirements for it, but yeah, pretty cool all the same. Okay, so that's that room, and the way forward is here. Okay, here's that boss friend. We spoiled ourselves accidentally, but that's okay. It served as motivation for me to keep going. Okay, we have 99,000 runes. You know what? Let's go back to the Roundtable Hold, because we have to turn in those bell bearings still. So let's go there now. Alrighty. Now I suppose the site of grace there makes sense because there's a boss fight here, and then that way you don't have to climb up the ladder each time. So yeah, anyways. I just cut out the trip to the site of grace because, or the site of grace, the Roundtable Hold. Oh, it's light, and now it's dark. Just because, yeah, there was nothing really to see, and just spent our runes so that we didn't have to. Sort of run and grab our runes every time the boss defeats us. So let's have a look-see here.
The depths of your foolishness!
What the heck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, friend. I assume that's not the end of it, but... Yep. Oh dear.
Enough. I have endured more than enough.
Ouch. Oh my goodness. Mom, you do that.
You forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
So Nanaya was definitely the woman in the painting. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. This is gonna be tough. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Okay, credit to FromSoft for not spoiling the friend's ultimate form in the trailer, because that's pretty cool. Oh, we are toast. Oh! Ouch. Okay, what will give us resistance to its focus? Okay, what can we use to boost our focus? Ah, okay. Okay, let's give this a shot now that we've stacked some focus resistance. Actually, before we do that... Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, we can't look at the painting anymore. It was a illusory wall. Whoops. I meant to look at the dress. But it's probably not an accident that, you know, in order to access that area where you get that item, you actually have to go through the painting. So they force you to look at the painting first, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's obviously the same person. So, okay, let's try this again.
The depths.
Oh, you have to do this again, okay. So maybe a better idea to wait until afterwards to drink our flask if we have time. Okay, so we definitely have more focus. Obviously more focus, more resistance, I should say, to madness. Wow, but still taking quite a bit of damage. Oy. A bit of a delay before that second hit. Ooh, that's a cool move. Oh, well played. Oh, I didn't think he would be susceptible to bleed. Oh, second phase now. Oh, wow, that really hurts. Oh, jeez. Okay, the second phase is going to be tough. Oh, my goodness. Well played, friend. Ah.
Give me them boluses, please. Oh, thank you.
Oh. Okay, we're getting better, I think. That was not one of my better attempts. Darn it. Gosh darn it. Whoops. Okay, my power just went out.
Depths of your
So I'm probably making a mistake by continuing on because I could lose my recording, but let's hope that that doesn't happen. And hopefully our save file doesn't become corrupted. But of course we have it saved on the cloud, so fingers crossed. Ah, there's actually time to hit him 3 times there. Ouch. But I just messed it up big time. He's very sort of elegant. It's probably graceful is the word I'm looking for. It's basically that same move that Mesmer uses. It's a lot easier to dodge Mesmer's version of it, though. I'm not doing well here. Got really close. I did not deserve that, though. I was not doing well.
The depths of you.
He hits us every time. Not fully understood his moveset yet. Sometimes Sometimes it's just 2 hits, sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 2, pause, and then another 2. I've not been able to discern the pattern yet. Let's see if we can do this without getting hit. Oh wow, okay. If you take your time, then he just hits you more. That was a waste of a flask. Ran out of stamina there. Suboptimal. I guess you just have to be out of the radius. I'm not sure how to dodge that. Oh, that's bad. That is a cool attack, but yeah, not good for us. This phase has not started well. Oh, we're about to get madness. Ah, gosh darn it. GG, friend, well played. I really don't know what to do there. Panic dodges. We're so close. No. No, 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 no. No. We were so close. Oh, gosh darn it. Still didn't get away from it. Thought we could. Oh, didn't get far enough away. Oh, God. Better at dodging that laser beam. No! Oh, no. Every time we get close, I choke. Not this time! Not this time, Midra! Remembrance of the Lord of Frenzied Flame. GG's, I quite enjoyed that boss fight. That was tremendous. Whew. Remembrance of Midra, Lord of Frenzied Flame, hewn into the Erdtree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. As the golden barbs inflicted eternal agony upon him, Midra held fast to Nanaya's entreaty. Endure. I don't know why she sounds like... the word was a curse. Interesting. The word was a curse, so she wanted him to endure, but in enduring he was suffering. I guess that's as best as I can understand what that's supposed to mean. Wow. We did it. I can't believe it. Okay, yeah, so all the same sort of architectural and stylistic design elements that we have in the other areas that are associated with the horn set. So quite interesting, except obviously things like this. But it looks almost like they're covering things up as opposed to that being a distinct design element. But yeah, what do I know? Discussion chamber, that's interesting. Okay, let's head back to the Roundtable Hold and have a read of the other item descriptions. Greatsword of Damnation, golden greatsword that once pierced the body of Midra, master of the Manse, used by the Hornsent in the execution of a damnation like no other. The barbs that pierce the victim from within wind gently around the blade. Unique skill, Golden Crux, leap up and skewer foe from overhead. If successful, the weapon's barbs unfold to excruciate from within. Else, additional input releases barbs in the area. There is something of the Golden Order in the sight of those fixed upon this crux. There is something in the something of the Golden Order in the sight of those fixed upon this crux. Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. I'm not sure if I'm currently capable of doing that, but wow, that's interesting. In the sight of those fixed upon this crux, so they're seeing the Golden Order, and the whole idea of the Lord of Frenzied Flame is that they're melting away order. That order is being destroyed. Okay, yeah, I still have to think this through. Midra's Flame of Frenzy, incantation in praise of Midra, Lord of Frenzied Flame. Summons an apparition of the Lord's head to spew Frenzied Flame. This incantation can be used while in motion. The apparition will remain for as long as the input is held. The Lord of Frenzied Flame shall take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse, all melted away. Yet Midra, like others before him, was too weak to become a lord. Okay, so he was too weak to become a lord, but he's called Midra, Lord of Frenzied Flame, so I'm not sure I understand. He was too weak to become a lord, so in other words, he took the Frenzied Flame in himself, but he couldn't burn down the Erdtree and take Marika's place? I'm not sure I understand. Okay, so what do we have left to do? Obviously, Radon and Mikola. We're not going to do that in this episode. That's going to have to be saved for the final episode. But let's see, Cathedral of Manaspetir, we can strike that from the list of things to do. Divine Gate, front staircase, that's obviously where the final boss is. With small private altar, that's so that we can check in on, what's her name? Once in Grandam. Garden of Deep Purple is where St. Trina is. So let's retrace our steps, because I seem to recall that we saw somewhere a mausoleum that we've not been able to access yet. So let's return to the Recluses River upstream so that I can see if maybe there's a way to reach it that I just didn't notice at the time. So I don't presently recall where it was that we saw that little mausoleum. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna jump down there. So, last night, I came into my office for a minute, where I'm currently sitting, and a relay of Astora followed me in. And I thought, okay, well, if she wants to come and sit with me, that's cool. Up until recently, she would basically cause all sorts of mayhem while here. So I didn't tend to come in here when she was awake and walking around, because otherwise, yeah, she would come here and cause all sorts of mayhem. So, you know, it's been a while. But she came in and, you know, every now and then we play video games on my PS4 in the living room. And I say play video games very loosely because, like, you know, she's just over 2. So she didn't really have the dexterity to hold the controller properly and understand what she's doing just yet, but she's getting there. And okay, looks like we're gonna have to eventually fight some of these friends, just so we can get a second to look around. And so yesterday I just thought, you know, let's see whether she's interested in the things that I have on my PS5, because the PS4 is basically, I've curated all the stuff on it so that it's, you know, stuff that she might be able to enjoy. So, for example, one game that we've played a few times is Goat Simulator. She also enjoys a little bit of Power Wash Simulator. So just silly things like that. And yesterday, I decided, yeah, let's fire up Dark Souls 3. Yeah, I'm on my PS5, but I have the PS4 version of Dark Souls 3 on my PS5. And, yeah, we created a character together. So that was a lot of fun. And it was very sweet when my wife, Anna Astora, came in. She said, look, mommy, we're playing Dark Souls. Dark Souls. She kept saying it over and over again. It was very sweet. So, yeah, she played Dark Souls for the first time. And it was just the character creator, obviously, but yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm reasonably certain we dealt with all of this. But, So yeah, it will be some time until she's actually playing Dark Souls proper, and at that point, I think we'll probably... Oh, there it is! It'll be more of a... pacifist run than anything else, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of hard work as well, of course, being a parent, extremely hard work, and don't get a lot of time for yourself, but the rewards are, yeah, indescribable, really. I still don't think we... Oh, we're dead. I still don't think we figured out the whole cascading waters thing. Like what that was all supposed to mean. Alright. But now that we have a second to breathe, let's have a look. I shall find my center under the cascading waters. What? I don't get it. That's surely too far, isn't it? Nope. I have such dreadful perception when it comes to that in this game. Gauging falling distance. Huh. Okay, I've already lost track of where that mausoleum is. It was at the top of a waterfall. I remember that much. Okay, we're gonna fall to our death, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, this is... We're gonna die here, I think. Oh my goodness. Wow. I cannot believe we did it. Oh, there it is. Okay, just 1 second. Just going to give that message a rating. And then I believe this is where we fought those hippopotami. And here's another Marika who's fully intact, so forget what I said earlier, that seems to be a more common thing than I realized. Eastern Nameless Mausoleum, okay. Let's re-optimize our build. And by re-optimize, I mean make it suited to our general approach as opposed to that very specific boss fight we were dealing with. And yeah, let's give it a shot, see what this mausoleum has in store. Rakshasa. Ouch. You are strong, friend. My goodness. Okay, so they appear to have a great katana that causes blood loss. So that's very interesting. And they appear to have unlimited stamina. Oh my goodness. Can you parry a great katana? I actually don't know. Ouch. 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 You can, okay. That makes it a little bit easier. Oh, darn it. That pot full of bones blocked my path. Oh. Timing was a bit off there. No, that's... You can't parry a jumping attack. Oh, again. Gosh darn it. Oh my goodness, I hate that move. That was really bad. Oh, I hate that move and his infinite stamina. on. Gosh darn it. What am I doing? Wrong flask, Aegon. Oh my goodness, not even a single hit that time. And delay messed me up. Got lucky there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Five, six times he did it there. Assuming it's a he. I don't know that we know. As in, we don't know. Gosh darn it, come on. Oh, you... Infinite stamina, infinite FP. Very frustrating. Oh, he gets me with that every time. Yeah, I think they can just go forever with this move. Ouch. Oh, come on. I think we were late there.
darn it.
Oh, come on. Are they trying to dead angle me there? Oh, I thought I parried them there. Gosh darn it. Yes. Wow, finally. Rakshasa's great katana, helm, armor, gauntlets, and greaves. Wow, this is a cool looking set. Rakshasa's great katana, a great katana with the tempering pattern of its blade forever stained red with blood. Weapon of Rakshasa, who cuts down and devours. A berserker's weapon used to endure enemy attacks and reply with one's full fury. When attacking, the wielder is less likely to stagger from counterattacks, but will also take increased damage. Unique skill Weed Cutter performs scythe-like horizontal swings with the sword, cutting men down as if they were weeds. Additional input allows for the continuation of the attack for as long as stamina remains. And yeah, Rakshasa's stamina pool is seemingly infinite, so that's why they just kept whoosh, 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 just non-stop. Helm of Rakshasa, soaked in the spurting blood of her victim. So again, yeah, I defaulted to the male, just because habits of mine living in a Western patriarchal society, misogynist society, that, you know, you can be aware of that and still susceptible to it. So apologies. Yeah, I should have known that. I should have just stuck to the gender neutral they until knowing otherwise, but still every now and then you default to he, even if you're aware of how problematic it is to do so. Where were we? Tatters of ragged cloth jut out haphazardly as if her lust for carnage threatens to break free. Increases damage dealt to foes, but greatly increases damage taken by the wearer. Cut down and devour. Only those who repeat the cycle without rest can truly subvert the self and become Rakshasa. Sorry, I'm still sick, so my voice is a bit in and out, so my apologies if it's really noticeable. So the whole set has that same quality. Increases damage dealt to foes, but greatly increases damage taken. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, so thank you all very, very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.